Have you ever wondered if there are certain things you do as you age that others notice but never mention? The reality is that as we grow older, some habits and behaviors can make us seem unaware, distant, or even less appealing. The challenge? Most people are too polite to bring it up, so you might never realize it. The good news is that once you become aware of these habits, you can make simple adjustments to present yourself with confidence, elegance, and self-awareness. In this video, we'll uncover 6 behaviors that people often notice in older adults but rarely discuss. These seemingly small habits can influence how others perceive you, how they interact with you, and even how you feel about yourself. The best part? Each of them can be improved with just a few adjustments. By making minor changes, you can maintain a strong presence, stay socially active, and feel your best at any stage of life. Stick around until the end, because once you recognize these signs, you'll never view aging the same way again. Not only will you gain insight into how others see you, but you'll also discover practical ways to remain sharp, stylish, and respected as you grow older. Let's get started. 1. Overlooking personal grooming. One of the most noticeable yet rarely mentioned habits is when someone begins to neglect personal grooming. It's easy to let small details slide, things like trimming nails, keeping hair neat, or wearing fresh, well-maintained clothing. But over time, these little things add up, affecting how others see you and even how you feel about yourself. Consider Walter, an 82-year-old who had always been known for his sharp appearance. Over the years, he stopped maintaining his eyebrows, let his hair become unruly, and wore the same worn-out clothes repeatedly. His family and neighbors noticed, but no one said anything. It wasn't until he caught a glimpse of himself in the mirror one day that he realized how much his appearance had changed. Determined to do something about it, he got a fresh haircut, shaved, and updated his wardrobe. Almost immediately, he felt more confident, stood taller, and noticed a positive shift in how people responded to him. The truth is, grooming isn't just about looking good. It's about projecting energy and confidence. Research suggests that when people feel well-groomed, they carry themselves differently, appearing more vibrant and engaged. Messy hair, untrimmed nails, and dry skin can make someone seem older and more withdrawn than they actually are. The solution is simple. Maintain regular haircuts, keep nails neat, and wear clean, well-fitted clothes. If skincare hasn't been a priority, using a basic moisturizer and lip balm can help keep skin looking healthy and refreshed. For those with facial hair, keeping it neatly groomed can enhance a polished, well-put-together look. You don't need to spend hours in front of the mirror. Just a little extra attention to grooming can help you feel more confident, look more vibrant, and leave a lasting positive impression. 2. Speaking too loudly or interrupting conversations. A common but often unspoken issue that happens with age is a change in how we communicate. Many older adults start speaking much louder than they realize, sometimes interrupting conversations or dominating discussions without meaning to. This usually happens due to gradual hearing loss, which makes it harder to judge voice volume. The tricky part, most people won't tell you. It's one of those things they simply tolerate, but definitely notice. Take someone like George, a 77-year-old who loves socializing with friends and family. Over time, he started talking louder and louder, sometimes cutting people off mid-sentence without realizing it. His family noticed. His friends noticed. But no one wanted to embarrass him. One day, at a dinner gathering, he noticed that people seemed to be backing away slightly when he spoke. That's when he realized his voice had become much louder than he thought. After getting his hearing checked and making a conscious effort to lower his volume, he noticed something interesting. Conversations felt smoother, and people seemed more comfortable around him. The truth is, hearing loss happens gradually, and many people don't even realize it's affecting their speech. But when someone talks over others, interrupts frequently, or raises their voice too much, it can come across as overbearing, or even dismissive. Conversations should feel like a balanced exchange, not a competition for airtime. So, what can you do? First, pay attention to how others react when you speak. If you notice people leaning back, lowering their own voices, or struggling to get a word in, it may be time to adjust your volume. If you suspect hearing loss, getting a simple hearing test can help you regain better control of your speech. Also, making an effort to pause, listen, and let others finish their thoughts can make conversations feel much more natural and engaging. Speaking at a natural volume and allowing space for real back-and-forth discussion makes social interactions more enjoyable for everyone. And the best part? When you communicate with awareness and confidence, people will want to talk with you more, not less. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend you do. Just hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a new video. Your support helps us continue creating great content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. 3. Sticking to outdated or poorly fitting clothes. As we get older, it's easy to stop paying attention to what we wear. Many people continue wearing the same clothes for years, sometimes out of habit, comfort, or simply because fashion no longer feels important. The issue: whether we realize it or not, the way we dress sends a message. Wearing faded, stretched out, or outdated clothing can unintentionally make someone appear older and less polished, even if they feel great inside. Consider Harold, an 80-year-old who had always taken pride in his style. Over time, he stopped paying much attention to his wardrobe, relying on loose, worn-out clothes that no longer fit well. His family and friends noticed the change, but no one mentioned it. Then, one day, he decided to wear a well-fitted button-down shirt and a newer pair of pants, and everything shifted. People complimented him. He felt sharper, more put together, and even carried himself with more confidence. He hadn't made a drastic change, but those small adjustments had a major impact. The truth is, clothing influences how others perceive us. Research suggests that well-fitted, intentional outfits project confidence and energy, while oversized or outdated clothes can make someone appear less engaged. This doesn't mean following every fashion trend, but wearing clean, structured, and thoughtfully chosen outfits can make a person look more vibrant and self-assured. What's the solution? Start with small updates. A few well-chosen pieces, like a crisp button-up shirt, properly fitted pants, or a stylish jacket, can make a noticeable difference. Choosing colors that complement your skin tone and fabrics that offer both comfort and structure can also enhance your appearance. Even something as simple as upgrading your shoes, adding a classic watch, or wearing a well-fitted belt can refine your overall look. If you're unsure where to begin, ask a stylish friend for input or consult a knowledgeable salesperson. The goal isn't to dress like someone else, it's to wear clothes that fit well, look fresh, and make you feel your best. When you do, you won't just improve your appearance. You'll boost your confidence, and people will take notice. 4. Complaining or criticizing too much. One of the quickest ways to push people away, without even realizing it, is constantly complaining or criticizing. It's easy to fall into the habit of pointing out everything that's wrong, whether it's about modern technology, younger generations, aches and pains, or how things just aren't the way they used to be. The problem? Even when it's not meant in a negative way, this kind of talk can drain the energy from a conversation, making people less eager to spend time with you. Take someone like Roger, a 75-year-old who loved sharing his opinions. At first, his comments were just small observations: how things used to be better, how young people don't work as hard, or how everything today feels rushed. But over time, his family and friends started engaging with him less. They still loved him, but they found themselves avoiding long conversations because they knew they'd end up hearing a list of complaints. One day, his grandson asked, "Grandpa, do you even like anything these days?" That question hit him hard. He realized he had stopped focusing on the good things in life. The truth is, negative energy is contagious. When we constantly express frustration, even in small doses, it affects the mood of those around us. It makes interactions feel heavy, and people naturally gravitate toward positivity instead. This doesn't mean you have to pretend everything is perfect, but balancing complaints with something positive, hopeful, or lighthearted can keep conversations enjoyable. So, what can you do? Practice awareness. Pay attention to how often you bring up complaints or criticism in conversations. If you notice it happening frequently, challenge yourself to shift the focus. Instead of saying, "Everything was better back in my day," try saying, "Things were different in my day, but I'm curious how this new way works." Rather than focusing on what's wrong, look for something interesting or humorous in every situation. People enjoy being around those who make them feel good, inspired, or engaged in a meaningful way. The key isn't to suppress your thoughts. It's to create a balance between concerns and appreciation. When you do, people won't just enjoy talking to you more, they'll seek you out because your presence feels uplifting rather than draining. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend you do. Just hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a new video. Your support helps us continue creating great content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. 5. Ignoring posture and body language. One of the most subtle yet noticeable signs of aging is how you carry yourself. Over time, it's easy to develop habits like slouching, shuffling while walking, or maintaining a closed-off stance. The problem? People don't just listen to what you say. They read your body language, and posture plays a huge role in how others perceive you. A slumped posture, slow movements, or avoiding eye contact can make someone appear frail, disengaged, or lacking confidence, even when that's not how they feel inside. Take Eleanor, an 83-year-old who had always been active. Over time, she noticed people offering her extra assistance, even when she didn't need it. Strangers assumed she was weaker than she was, and her family members treated her as fragile. She didn't understand why until she saw a photo of herself standing with rounded shoulders, crossed arms, and a slightly hunched back. That's when she realized her body language was sending the wrong message. After consciously focusing on standing up straighter, walking with more purpose, and maintaining eye contact, people started treating her differently. More as an equal and less as someone who needed help. The reality is, posture affects perception. Studies show that people with strong posture and open body language appear more confident, energetic, and even younger. Slouching makes you look more tired, while standing tall signals strength and vitality. Even something as simple as keeping your hands visible instead of crossing your arms can make a difference in how engaging you seem in conversation. So, what can you do? Start small. Pay attention to your posture when you sit, stand, or walk. A simple trick. Imagine a string pulling you up from the top of your head. This naturally aligns your spine without feeling forced. When walking, lift your feet fully off the ground, avoiding the common habit of shuffling. During conversations, face people directly, maintain comfortable eye contact, and use small hand gestures to keep the interaction dynamic. The way you carry yourself influences how people see you, whether they view you as lively and confident or distant and disengaged. By making small adjustments, you can instantly appear more present, capable, and approachable, without saying a word. 6. Bad breath or body odor. One of the most uncomfortable things for people to talk about, but one of the first things they notice, is unpleasant breath or body odor. The truth is, as we age, our sense of smell weakens, meaning we might not notice changes in our own scent. Certain medications, dietary choices, and even dehydration can contribute to this issue, but most people will never mention it. Instead, they'll simply keep their distance or find subtle ways to cut conversations short. Take someone like Frank, a 78-year-old who was always the life of the party. He loved catching up with old friends, but he started noticing that people weren't standing as close to him as they used to. His neighbor, who used to chat for hours, now made conversations quick and distant. It wasn't until his daughter gently suggested he try a new mouthwash and drink more water throughout the day that he realized what was happening. A few small changes, like staying hydrated, chewing sugar-free gum, and switching to a more effective deodorant, made a huge difference. Suddenly, people leaned in closer again. Interactions felt warmer, and he regained his confidence. The truth is, dry mouth is one of the biggest causes of bad breath, and it becomes more common with age. When the mouth doesn't produce enough saliva, bacteria build up more quickly, leading to persistent odors. Similarly, changes in diet, digestion, and metabolism can cause body odor to shift over time. Even something as simple as wearing the same clothes too many times before washing them can have an impact. So, what can you do? Stay ahead of it. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day prevents dry mouth, and chewing sugar-free gum can help stimulate saliva production, keeping breath fresher. Brushing your teeth twice a day, flossing regularly, and using an antibacterial mouthwash can also prevent odor-causing bacteria from building up. For body odor, using a strong but skin-friendly deodorant, showering regularly, and wearing freshly washed clothes can make all the difference. If you suspect certain foods or medications might be affecting your scent, paying attention to your diet and speaking with a doctor can help address underlying issues. The key is awareness. While most people won't mention bad breath or body odor, they will notice it. By taking a few simple steps, you can ensure that personal hygiene never gets in the way of meaningful, enjoyable interactions. Sugar-free gum or sucking on mints can help stimulate saliva production. Using an alcohol-free mouthwash keeps breath fresh without drying out the mouth. For body odor, maintaining good hygiene is essential. Wearing breathable fabrics, showering regularly, and switching between different deodorants can help prevent lingering smells. Another often overlooked factor is cleanliness. Washing clothes, bed sheets, and even accessories like hats and scarves frequently can make a bigger impact than you might think. The key takeaway: good hygiene isn't just about personal comfort, it influences how others perceive you. A few simple adjustments can ensure that when you walk into a room, people feel drawn to you rather than keeping their distance. If you're still watching and finding these insights useful, drop a comment with the number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now is a great time to do so. Turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Your support allows us to keep creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Final thoughts. Now that we've covered these 6 often overlooked habits, take a moment to reflect. The way we present ourselves, communicate, and maintain daily routines shapes how others perceive us, whether we realize it or not. The good news: every single one of these habits can be improved. Small adjustments, whether it's refining personal grooming, being more intentional in conversations, updating your wardrobe, maintaining a positive outlook, improving posture, or staying on top of hygiene, can have a powerful impact on both your confidence and how others respond to you. If you recognized 1 or 2 of these habits in yourself, don't be discouraged. The fact that you're watching this video and thinking about these things shows that you care about staying sharp, confident, and engaged with the world around you. Aging isn't about losing your presence, it's about refining it. With a little effort, you can continue to carry yourself with confidence, build strong connections, and feel your best every day. Thank you for joining us today. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share one thing you learned and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your insights matter, and reading your comments is always motivating and encouraging. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your support makes it possible for us to keep bringing you valuable content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.